Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. We're checking out the Mary Ellen Carter by Stan Rogers. First time I'm going to be reacting to Stan Rogers on the channel, and also the first time I will hear a song by him. This was a Patreon request by the Folkman. Thank you so much for this request and donation. I had looked him up beforehand because I wasn't aware of his name or the artist, Canadian artist. Unfortunately passed away in 1983, very young, 33 years old, very tragically too. I believe it was a fire in a plane that was grounded, I believe. But yeah, it's quite eerie because this song is about a shipwreck, I believe. And he kind of died in like a circumstance he would write maybe a song about. It's very eerie to think about and devastating. Um, but I have reacted to the record, the Edmund Fitzgerald, another Canadian artist, of course, Gordon Lightfoot, and I think 10 November is the 50th anniversary of the day when the ship sank, when it went down. I believe that was November 10th, 1975. And this is another one. I don't think the ship that this is based on was actually called the Mary Ellen Carter, as far as I understood it. I don't know if it if it's actually known what ship it is. All right, let's go. I hear this is a great storytelling song from my friend, so let's have a listen.
She went down last October in a pouring, driving rain. The skipper, he'd been drinking and the mate, he felt no pain. Too close to 3 Mile Rock and she was dealt her mortal blow, and the Mary Ellen Carter settled low. There was just us 5 aboard her when she finally was awash. We'd worked like hell to save her, all heedless of the cost. And the groan she gave as she went down, it caused us to proclaim that the Mary Ellen Carter would rise again. Well, the owners rode her off, not a nickel would they spend. She gave 20 years of service, boys, that met her sorry end. But insurance paid the loss to us, so let her rest below. Then they laughed at us and said we had to go. But we talked of her all winter, some days around the clock. She's worth $250,000 afloat and at the dock. And with every jar that hit the bar, we swore we would remain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. That her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who loved her best and were with her till the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again.
Nice. Great storytelling. That's obvious. It's you can really feel, you can see it, but you can also feel the emotion, like the crew is feeling, and like the owners. That kind of, here in Belgium we say, we have a saying, so the beste stuurlui staan aan wal, meaning the best people to steer a ship are, and the people who are talk like a backseat driver type of thing, and then um yeah, they always seem to know better, and especially, like owners, they only there for the money. They don't have any love for the ship and for the sea. They just want to collect the profit. So if it's insurance money, hey, she did her duty for 20 years, and we collect the rest of the money. Just let her down there. But of course, to the people who work on the vessel, it has a different meaning, right? It has a special place in their heart, so it has value, and we want it to rise again. Great music. It has that folky, that folk sound, but also like almost Irish influences. Maybe, I don't know if that's a fair assessment. My knowledge of it is not that extensive, but it feels that way. And a great voice, deep voice. Considering he wasn't, that old. Really, I don't know how old he was when he sang this, but very deep voice, and there's a lot of bass in it. Nice, and he's speeding up some of the cadences at some parts. Really nice, great writing.
Till the end we'll make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again.
Great guitar playing.
All spring now we've been with her on a barge lent by a friend. 3 dives a day in a hard hat suit, and twice I've had the bends. Thank God it's only 60 feet and the currents here are slow, or I'd never have the strength to go below. But we patched her ends, stopped her vents, dog hatch and porthole down, put cables to her fore and aft and girded her around. Tomorrow noon we hit the air and then take up the strain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. Let her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. Oh, those who loved her best and were with her till the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. For we couldn't leave her there, you see, to crumble into scale. She'd saved our lives so many times, living through the gale. And the laughing drunken rats who left her to a sorry grave, they won't be laughing in another day. And you to whom adversity has dealt the final blow, with smiling bastards lying to you everywhere you go, turn to and put out all your strength of arm and heart and brain, and like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again,
Nice.
rise again. Though your heart it be broken on life about to end, no matter what you've lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broken or life about to end, no matter what you've lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again.
Wow. Hey, that was amazing. That was amazing. Great storytelling and turn it into a metaphor there at the end. Really nice. The guitar, I think it was here in the right ear, you know, the picking with the pick, you know, like almost bluegrass style, almost like that really fast picking. And it may be in the other ear, it might have been a banjo. I don't know, because it felt a little different when I was listening, when I was concentrating on the left. Said it, maybe this is a banjo. Here we got a guitar, and then we had like a fiddle or violin, which was really nice too. And there was a bass in it as well, very subtle, but you know, it all adds to the texture of the song, right? But yeah, that ending, he's kind of breaking the fourth wall there, because the crew of the Mary Ellen Carter, which it seems it's not a, it's more like a fishing boat, right? It's not like a big ship, as far as I understood. Like if we go back and think about the Edmund Fitzgerald, here we had 5 crew members, maybe they said. So probably a smaller vessel. But yeah, it has a lot of value to them emotionally as well, because you know it saved their lives more than once in you know tough weather conditions and stuff, and you know the people that own them, you know those drunken bastards, you know we'll make them see you know what's up, and then he goes into you know they patch them up and they patch it up, they find it, they it's tough, right, to do that and rise the ship again. How do you go about that? So it's very difficult. And that turning that into a metaphor of the struggle of life when you're feeling down and under, or you lost a friend, a love, a home, yourself, and then rising again, like the Mary Ellen Carter. That is great. He broke the fourth wall there because he literally said to you. How did he say it? And you to whom adversity has dealt the final blow. Yeah, he's literally addressing us. Nice. With other people deceiving you and lying you and putting you down, turn to and put all your strength of arm and heart and brain, and like the Mary Ellen Carter, you rise again. That is nice. Really great. Even if it's not about yourself, but just like a friend that's been discarded or feeling down, and you kind of can help them with other friends, support system to help them rise up again. It's a really nice metaphor for not giving up, and you'll get back on top if you hang in there and believe in yourself, and don't listen to outside forces who try to put you down. And yeah, like the Mary Ellen Carter, you'll get back up top, and yeah, you can sail those. You can weather the storm again. All these things. Nice, really, really great. Thank you for introducing me to this. And if there's any other Stan Rogers songs that you want me to check out, let me know. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. Goodbye.